Tom Ziglar, CEO of the Zig Ziglar Corporation. You're on the Ziglar Coaching Academy, and we're talking on our Life Coach channel. And so you're here because either you are a life coach or you're thinking about becoming one, and we're giving you tools and tips and techniques and strategies on how to build your life coaching business. And today we're on the marketing spoke on the Life Coach business wheel. And marketing, if you're going to grow your coaching practice, you got to understand that marketing is how you bring prospects to your business. And so one of the things that we covered in an earlier lesson, if you missed it, is we talked about having a compelling landing page or website. And so now we're kind of getting into what should be on that landing page or website. And I want to tell you what I believe is the very most important thing you can have as a life coach. And that is, you need to have a calendar link where somebody can book a strategy session or a discovery call with you. Of course, you got to have compelling copy. You need to have a lead magnet. You need to differentiate yourself and say what you do. But at the end of the day, the way we grow our coaching practices is through relationships, and relationships start with conversations. And so if you make it easy for someone to book time with you, then the number of conversations that go up are going to be incredible. And there's so many ways you can do this. If you're out somewhere and you're talking and somebody says, "Oh, I really like what you do. Can we, I want to learn more about that." Just say, "Hey, this is kind of a busy circumstance right now, and I'd really like to understand you better and what your needs are. And I have a lot of questions to ask. Can we just go ahead and book something right now?" And then boom, you can pull your phone out. You can go to your own website and you can book that schedule for them. If you're on social media and you're putting the word out and you say, "Hey, this is my landing page. This is what I do. And by the way, that's where you go to book a session with me." Boom. I've done presentations to large groups, and I'll, in the middle of that presentation, I'd say, "Hey, you know what? I've got a few time slots if anybody would like one." And I put the QR code up, and it's just a calendar link, and it gets them on my schedule. And what happens then? Well, that schedule then links to an autoresponder. That's going to be in the next lesson. So calendar links are essential, but I want you to know why they're essential. Because as much as we would like to automate people signing up to be coached by you, as much as we want to automate that, they don't do it until they talk to you. Nor should they. I mean, occasionally you'll coach somebody and get a referral, and that referral will see the life change in the person you were coached, and you'll get them on that conversation and on that discovery strategy call, and they're like, "Hey, you know what? Here's my credit card. Just take my money." Well, how many times does that happen? And are you really serving them if you don't have an in-depth, deep conversation before we say yes? And the answer to that is no, you're not. You're not really serving them. You can go ahead and get them signed up. You still got to have that conversation with them to set the expectations. Make sure you do that. Get that calendar link on your landing page or website so it's easy for people to book time with you. And if you do that, and you start driving traffic to there and you start mentioning it and bringing it up, then you'll find that your appointments go up and you'll find that your coaching practice will grow. Thanks for being here on the Ziglar Coaching Academy. Like and subscribe this channel if you haven't already. And do this for me. Leave a comment below or a question you'd like for me to cover. And then share this episode with somebody else if you know that they could benefit from it. We'll see you next time.